this is my flock. I have what you would most commonly refer to as a mixed flock. My breeds are various Polishes, Australorps, Americanas, Wyandottes, and Silkies. My favorite breed would have to be the Polish. Not only do they look extremely interesting with their feathered crest on their head, but their personalities are quite quirky and kind of funny, and due to the fact that they have a crest on their head, their vision is limited, so they end up being kind of the comedians of the backyard. And one of the advantages of having a mixed flock is you get to kind of get a good perspective on the different breeds and how they behave, their personalities, their quirkiness, and how they interact with themselves and then also with the collective whole in the flock. I have various breeds. I think I have about 6 or 7 different breeds represented here. And of course I have various colorations of those breeds. So my Polishes, I've got silver laced. I have white crested. This here is Lestat. Yeah, he's introducing himself. I have silver lace Polishes too, and just different different colorations of the same breed. Flocks of one breed are also very beautiful and stunning, and having the uniformity, but mixed breeds can also be very pretty among themselves too. I'm often asked how many chickens I have. I know I have 13 roosters. Yeah, there's Lestat. He's the main man back here. I have 13 roosters. Most of them are out here with the girls, but I do have 2 bachelor pens for some of my breeding boys. And as far as the girls, I'm going to say anywhere between 30 and 40. I'd have to actually stop and think about it, but usually somewhere in there. And my flock size, per head, I think is around 60. Chicken math kind of set in, and after a while I stopped keeping track, so I'm going to estimate around 60. This is Smog. He is a silver... Excuse me, Lestat, I'm talking. He is a silver lace Wyandotte. He's a large bird. He's a gentle giant. He belongs to these silver lace girls right here. So he's my biggest rooster. This one is my alpha rooster. And here we have Enigma. He is a mottled Cochin. He's a bantam. I do have a mix of standard and bantam breeds out here. And they get along really well. This is the Silky group right here. They're kind of hanging together over here. And they have a rooster or two, which I don't know where he is right now, but he's around here somewhere. I have about 7 coops. This is what I like to call my coop hood. So everybody has their own coop, and everybody knows whose coop is theirs. And so at the end of the evening, the roosters will start rounding up their assigned harems and lead them to their coop for the evening. This is a silver lace Wyandotte. This is Sapphira. This is another silver lace Wyandotte. That crowing you hear is Lestat. So it's March here on the Country Clucker Farm, so the grass, a lot of the vegetation is just starting to come out. This is a silver lace Polish rooster. This is Link right here. And I do believe his girls are up here in the coop. Let me see if they're up here. Let's see. Oops. That cup fell. I'll give the girls something to do for just a minute. Hi. Yeah. Let's see. There you girls are. So these are my silver lace Polishes. I have 2 of them. They're up here apparently taking a break or laying an egg. One of the 2. They're the newest to join my little farm back here. Go pick up my cup. Sapphira's going to escort me around the yard. So if you guys have any questions, of course, put them in the comments. I've been keeping chickens for, I think, I'm going into my 11th year. So I've learned a lot via experience, and also just watching them and kind of letting them teach me. There's the silky rooster right here. This is Sec. This black rooster right here. He's half silky, half cochin. He was a backyard hatch. Over here is Link. I'm sorry, not Link. Pantophobia. This is Pantophobia. He's called Pantophobia because he is an absolutely useless rooster. You're probably wondering, how can a rooster be useless? Well, he doesn't mate with the hens. He doesn't warn them of danger. He's afraid to go in the coops at night, so he sleeps out here usually in one of the perches in the pens. He doesn't like the chicken feed, so he doesn't like to go into the feeders. So he kind of eats in the backyard. He's afraid of everything, which is why we called him Pantophobia. And so, I mean, he doesn't really require much as far as feed or upkeep or anything, so we just kept him. If anything, he's more of a comic relief. He's a comic relief, so yes, a rooster can be useless. He doesn't even crow all that much, so he's kind of funny. So that's Pantophobia. So out here in the backyard, right now, I have about 8 roosters. Yes, my roosters get along. Everybody knows whose hen is whose, and the roosters kind of divide the backyard into jurisdictions. Everybody knows what boundary is theirs. There's a squabble every now and again, but as far as fighting, not really. Everybody has enough hens that, you know, they're not really have to compete too much. And they each have their own. Each rooster has about anywhere from 8 to 10 hens apiece. So there's plenty of dates to go around. So yes, you can have multiple roosters in your flock. And contrary to popular belief, they do get along. So here's Pantophobia and Sec. Pantophobia is not a threat to anything or anybody. Here's Sec. He's the head of the silky crew. So anyway, I just thought I'd bring you along on this beautiful spring day and kind of show you my backyard flock. My girls, or my flock, does free range in my backyard. As you can see, I have it fenced in by a privacy fence, so everybody is, you know, free to range, but also contained to my property. So, and I don't really have very many flying over the fence or anything like that. When we have severe weather, I will keep everybody inside because, you know, I don't want them to spread their wings and suddenly catch a ride. But yeah, they're just free range back here in their backyard, and they take care of all the bugs and the weeds for me. And when I have my garden growing, I'll let them into the garden and they will pick the bugs off the plants. So, an extermination crew on 2 legs for sure. So anyway, if you have any questions, I am a poultry keeper. I've been doing this for about 11 years. I'm in the process of writing a book. I also have a blog called The Country Clucker. And I will also link that in the description. So if you found my video by surfing and you need to know some more information or connect with an experienced keeper, I'll give you my link. So anyway, this is the Country Clucker Farm, and this is my flock. And with that, you want to say goodbye, Enigma?
You want to say bye?
Anyway, wish everybody a good day and happy poultry keeping.